All right, Adrian, well, obviously not the way you want to end the season, but what you can say about looking back on this team and the run that they did make through this year so far.
Well, you got to be proud of them. They battled all year. Dug ourselves out of 0-4 start in the ACC, got to 900, got in a tournament, advanced to the Final Four. It's great, they fought all year. I think, you got to give this squad a lot of credit for just fighting, kept fighting.
What was it about North Carolina inside that was just insurmountable?
The bigs, a lot of big guys. Even when they wasn't making shots, they still kind of was getting in there scoring. They scored at a high level of twos, and then they started making some shots at the end. So we didn't shoot and score as much as we needed to. But it was they're bigs. The depth, the bigs. They just kept rotating guys in and out, and they got production from most of those guys today.
Despite the loss, just what you can say about your room and Tyler Lydon, Tyler Roberson, just how you look back on this season and how far they've come.
Well, they've all was a big part of this run, so they definitely got better. It's hard right now to kind of, put everything in perspective, but I'm sure, we wouldn't be here, without those two guys stepping up.
What goes through your head? I mean, obviously there's loss, but immediately after, what's kind of running through your mind?
Trying to put closure to the season, and then after that, kind of start looking forward and thinking about next year and seeing what these guys need to improve at and things like that, and then trying to take care of all the other stuff, academics and things like that.
Not the way that you want to end it, so that's the bitter part, but is there a sweet part to knowing that everybody said you weren't supposed to be here?
I'm one of those guys that's so competitive. It makes it, worse for me. To get here is a great accomplishment, but you want to try to have a chance to play for it, to try to win it all. But just because people said that we weren't supposed to be here, it doesn't make it feel any better.
2013 ended like this. 2016 ends like this. Can you take positives away from it despite the fact that you get bumped out of the Final Four before the championship?
Well, I don't know if there's any positives, again, when you come up short. Again, when you look back at both of those years, finished the season kind of, in a spiral, and then kind of got it going during tournament time.
What can you say about the team as a whole? I know you said it's hard to look back on everything, but just their fight and their presence in the tournament.
That was it. We didn't, come out and set records shooting the ball or anything like that. But I just thought we had a toughness about us, a fight about us, the will to just kind of keep battling, and that really kind of summed up this team.
Not having Boeheim for 9 games and seeing the team bounce back, catch their stride, get to the Final Four, just what that means to this staff, and obviously when you look at your leader and knowing that he could come back and do what he did.
Well, I think it just speaks volumes to the whole team, the staff, the players, everybody just kind of never, losing sight and just kind of staying together and banding together and just, fighting and going in that foxhole and digging ourselves out.
Finally, Mike Bemidji, Trevor Cooney, this was their last game. Just what you can say about their careers.
They were invested. When you got 5-year seniors, they gave us everything they had. If it wasn't for those guys, I know I said that earlier about Tyler, but those two guys, they led us. They were our leaders, and they were our hardest workers. And I could just keep going on and on. I'm happy that those guys had a chance to get in the tournament, get to a Final Four, lead a team to a Final Four, and have a chance to compete for a championship.